Right, I've been meaning to get this guy just done. It's the last part of the Tomb Kings box. I don't know why I've dithered on it so much, but this is the Monarch. Quite a few pieces to get through on this thing. So 76, 75 and 77, which is these little bits. Yeah, it's kind of like, once I do this, I can finish painting my Tomb Kings, and then I'm going to do a little showcase of the whole army. You know, which I think I've done an okay paint job on. I'm happy with it. I could have done better, but unfortunately, with my randomly shaking hands, you know, sometimes I'll be well underway painting and then I want to get done and I can't wait for myself to stop feeling fidgety on my hands, unfortunately. Right, so yeah, so 76, 77, where's 75 when you need it? It's going to be bugging me that now. It's probably a tiny little bit. Now, where are you? 70. There it is, over this side. Let's get all of this sorted and then we can start putting them together. Some hard bits on this, and the problem is with it being such a small model, the risk of breakages really goes up quite high. Although I've been putting this guy off for so long because he's only a small model, but it's going to be a lot of work by the look of it. Okay, let's just make sure this is all coming together all right then. So just do a bit of dry fitting, make sure. Yeah, seems easy enough. Then this front bit. And I have to admit, I love this new models for the Tomb Kings, and I suspect that as Old Hammer gets a more committed following, there's probably a good chance that they'll redo some of the older lines, but that could be decades. They play long games, Games Workshop, don't they? They build things up over a long time quite often. Right, 78 and 79. Yeah, just watch out cleaning these up because they have got some very easy to break pieces and the injection points are in some terrible places. Okay. See, it's little things like this that always get me. Like, why take pieces like this and make them separate, because they do far bigger pieces than this altogether. And from a kind of stability point of view, having little bits like this that aren't moulded into one body, well, it can make it a bit easy to break, which I don't like. Yeah, I would prefer with these that I didn't have to do this part, you know, have them separate. And of course, working out how it actually attaches can be a bit of a pain. Okay, what else have we got here? 87 and 88. Again, a couple of little small fiddly bits. Let's find them. 88 over here. 87 is whatever this little back of the head and the weird little beard design that they have. Then it's not got exactly what you might call an easy to attach part, this. It's going to be a pain, isn't it? Oh, okay. Just working out the head position. Feels like it's looking off to the right, isn't it? No, the left. Okay, next we need 80 and 86. And then 86, 85, 84, 86 over here. Right, let's have a look. So arms slightly upwards, and then that part is pointing down by the look of it. Again, not very good attachment points on these, they're quite thin. It's the right way around, actually. Yeah, we do. There we go. Right. Give that a chance to settle before I start trying to glue it on. I'll prep the other parts, which is 84 and 85. spiky. Spiky. That's not fun to do spiky things. Okay, now let's see. So these are going to attach onto this pole arm here, which I think in itself is going to be a bit of a pain. So we've got one clicking on that side. Mixed out. And then let's work out how the other one goes on. It just doesn't look particularly secure, this part, does it? Because it's just going to kind of click on there. So that's not really going to, I can imagine this is going to be a pain. When I'm painting it, it's constantly going to drop off. You can guarantee that, can't you? Right, I'll leave that to dry a little bit. Let's pull out 94. So it's this cloak here. There's two cloaks, 92 and 94. I think 92 is if you're mounting him on the dragon, or it could just be an alternative, you know, so slightly different styling, but I'll follow the instructions just in case. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just a straight up alternative cloak or a cloak specifically designed to go on the bone dragon. So if I had two of these, I would do both and see what happened, but I don't have that option right now. Okay. There we go. It's going to click on like that. Now it does look like I need to get that arm glued on now. I see. Fiddly little bit. It's always dropping off. Go on and stay on, you shod. I've got to work out how this goes in now, because then after I've got this secured on, I've got to get the definitely not. It's just going to have a pain of a position, isn't it? This is going to be a nightmare, this thing, to work out how to get it on properly. Because it feels like it's got a kind of upwards, like it is raised upwards a little bit. So I don't like ones like this. So while I'm trying to do this, I'm knocking other little bits off as I go, just to I'm just going to take that off for a second. It's annoying me while I'm trying to get this on. It feels like it settles like that, but I'm pretty certain that when I try and put this cloak on, it's not going to work out. I think what I need to do... Whoa, I hate models like this. Why do you have so many fiddly little bits? It's like you get one piece in, you think it's dried, and then another piece decides to mess up on you. Let's see if I put this cloak on first. It helps me attach this arm a bit better, because then there's only sort of so many ways it can go in, isn't it? Just trying to work out there. You see, I'm finding that way a lot better, because then it's a bit more intuitive about how you put that arm in, because then it kind of attaches to this top one here. So I think doing it that way makes more sense, because then as on top of that, your head has better places to attach, like so. So really, I think that instruction should have been cloak first and then kind of slot that in the right way. Okay. Now we need 93, which is the shield arm. We've got ones like 91 there, but there's 93 over this side. Again, let's work out how to get this arm in properly. I think raising it up a little bit. Let me see. No, so it's more of a downwards positioning, it says. Like so. I'll get the shield out as well while I'm at it, just to kind of prep. So we need number 90. But also 89. Just over here, it's this little skeleton. Trying to give the arms a chance to dry before I start adding things to it, particularly that mace. Almost snapped it then. That's not good. Do not snap. Okay, so I'm just wondering how this part goes into it. I think it's just down at the bottom. Yeah, so that's just a bit of decoration to the bottom of the shield. Right. Okay, now just got this little bit to go on. Say to go on again after it decided to drop off. Hey, what am I doing? Gluing it? I don't know why I'm gluing it up there. It's not where you glue it. called that now, isn't it? Then shield, you may want to leave the shield off if you're not confident to paint it while it's on. See. There we go. Like so. And of course, to finish off, you need a base. And there we go. Oh my goodness, what I'm not going to deny, that was absolutely horrible to put together, but at least it's done now. So there we go, that's our Monarch of Nekekhara on foot. So thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, see you next time.